Bangladesh, a nation born from struggle, finds itself at a crossroads once more. The recent political upheaval, culminating in the departure of longtime Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has sent shockwaves through the country and beyond. After 15 years at the helm, Hasina's rule has come to an end, amidst a backdrop of widespread protests and escalating tensions. This dramatic turn of events has left many wondering what led to this seismic shift and what does it mean for Bangladesh's future. While Hasina's government oversaw significant economic growth, it also faced growing criticism for its handling of dissent and democratic freedoms. The recent protests exposed deep-seated divisions within Bangladeshi society and underscored the fragility of the nation's political landscape. The recent events in Bangladesh have thrown this relationship into sharp relief, raising questions about the future of cooperation, stability, and regional dynamics. The choices made today will have far-reaching consequences, not only for the people of Bangladesh, but for the wider South Asian region and beyond. Sheikh Hasina's tenure as Prime Minister was marked by both undeniable progress and growing discontent. Under her leadership, Bangladesh made impressive strides in economic development, poverty reduction, and social indicators. The country witnessed sustained economic growth, averaging over 6% annually for much of the past decade. This economic boom lifted millions out of poverty and transformed Bangladesh into a model for developing nations. Hasina's government, often accused of authoritarian tendencies, clamped down on dissent, muzzled the media, and targeted political opponents. Human rights groups documented numerous cases of extrajudicial killings, enforced disappearances, and restrictions on freedom of expression. The space for political opposition shrank, with Hasina's Awami League party tightening its grip on power. The government's crackdown on dissent, coupled with allegations of corruption and cronyism, fueled resentment and disillusionment. This simmering discontent eventually boiled over into the streets as protesters, led by student activists, demanded greater democracy, accountability, and respect for human rights. The government's heavy-handed tactics only served to further inflame the situation, pushing Bangladesh towards the brink. Amidst the political turmoil in Bangladesh, a familiar refrain has gained traction: India out. This slogan reflects a deep-seated and growing anti-India sentiment among certain segments of Bangladeshi society. While the two countries share deep historical and cultural ties, their relationship has long been fraught with mistrust and resentment. Many Bangladeshis view India as a hegemonic power, seeking to exert undue influence over its smaller neighbor. The political earthquake in Bangladesh presents a major foreign policy challenge for India. The sudden departure of Sheikh Hasina, a long-standing ally, has created a vacuum in Dhaka, leaving India to grapple with the uncertainties of a new political order. Delhi's perceived support for a government accused of authoritarianism and human rights abuses has tarnished its image among many Bangladeshis, fueling anti-India sentiment and complicating its efforts to engage with a broader spectrum of political actors. As Bangladesh navigates this period of transition, India faces a delicate balancing act. On the one hand, it must engage with the new government and find ways to cooperate on issues of mutual interest, such as trade, security, and connectivity. India's challenge is compounded by the growing influence of China in Bangladesh. Bangladesh between two giants. Caught between India and China, Bangladesh faces a delicate balancing act. Both giants see Bangladesh as key in their strategies. Dhaka navigates competing interests to secure deals. Since 1971, it has maintained good relations with both. China's investments make it an attractive partner. Section 6. The Dragon's Footprint: China's Growing Influence. China's presence in Bangladesh has grown exponentially in recent years, transforming the country's economic landscape and raising concerns in New Delhi. Beijing, with its deep pockets and ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, has identified Bangladesh as a key strategic partner in South Asia, pouring billions of dollars into infrastructure projects, trade deals, and development assistance. From sprawling ports and highways to power plants and special economic zones, Chinese investment is reshaping Bangladesh's physical and economic landscape. Bangladesh, for its part, welcomes Chinese investment, eager to attract foreign capital and accelerate its economic development. However, this burgeoning relationship is not without its critics. Some analysts warn of a debt-trap diplomacy, with Bangladesh becoming overly reliant on Chinese loans and vulnerable to Beijing's economic and political influence. Section 7. India's stakes, economic ties and strategic concerns. India, long accustomed to being the dominant power in its neighborhood, is now facing a more assertive and influential China in its own backyard. Bangladesh, strategically located at the crossroads of South and Southeast Asia, is a key theatre in this geopolitical contest. For India, Bangladesh is not just a neighbour but a vital buffer state, crucial for its own security and stability. A stable and friendly Bangladesh is essential for containing insurgency in India's northeast, preventing the spread of extremism and securing its eastern flank. Moreover, Bangladesh is a key transit route for goods and energy to India's landlocked northeastern states, making it vital for regional connectivity and economic integration. However, India's economic engagement with Bangladesh has been hampered by a number of factors, including non-tariff barriers, bureaucratic hurdles, and a perceived lack of reciprocity. With a new government in Dhaka, India must now recalibrate its approach, addressing Bangladeshi concerns about trade imbalances, security cooperation, and perceived Indian interference in its internal affairs. The path ahead for Bangladesh is fraught with both uncertainty and opportunity. The country stands at a crossroads, grappling with the challenges of political transition, economic development, and navigating the complex geopolitical landscape of South Asia. The new government in Dhaka faces a daunting task. It must restore political stability, heal the divisions within society, and address the grievances that fueled the recent unrest. By embracing a more balanced and pragmatic foreign policy, Bangladesh can benefit from its relationships with both India and China, attracting investment, fostering trade, and accelerating its development. The key to success will be for Bangladesh to prioritize its own national interests, carefully calibrating its relationships with its powerful neighbors while safeguarding its sovereignty and independence. In the wake of Bangladesh's political earthquake, fostering dialogue and understanding between Dhaka and Delhi is more crucial than ever. The two countries, bound by history, culture, and shared interests, must work together to address the challenges and opportunities presented by this new chapter in their relationship. Open and honest communication is essential to rebuilding trust and addressing long-standing grievances. Enhancing economic cooperation is another key priority. India and Bangladesh should work together to reduce trade barriers, facilitate cross-border investment, and promote regional connectivity. Encouraging cultural exchanges, educational collaborations, and tourism can help bridge the divide between the two countries and foster a sense of shared destiny. The political upheaval in Bangladesh has far-reaching implications for the entire South Asian region. As a pivotal state in a volatile neighborhood, Bangladesh's stability is crucial for regional peace and prosperity. The rise of anti-India sentiment in Bangladesh is a worrying trend, with the potential to spill over into neighboring countries and undermine regional cooperation. The growing rivalry between India and China in South Asia adds another layer of complexity. As both Asian giants vie for influence in Bangladesh, there is a risk of the country becoming a battleground for their geopolitical competition. A stable, prosperous and independent Bangladesh is in the best interest of the entire region, and it is incumbent upon all South Asian nations to work together to create the conditions for its success. The political earthquake in Bangladesh has ushered in a new chapter in its relationship with India. The old certainties have been shaken, and both countries must now navigate a more complex and uncertain landscape. The departure of Sheikh Hasina, a long-standing ally of India, presents both challenges and opportunities. The key to success lies in mutual respect, open communication, and a willingness to address each other's concerns. India must recognize that its traditional approach to Bangladesh, based on security concerns and a narrow focus on counter-terrorism, is no longer sufficient. For its part, Bangladesh must recognize that India is a vital neighbor, crucial for its security, its economy, and its place in the world. The road ahead will be challenging, but the stakes are too high for failure. By working together based on mutual respect and a shared vision for the future, India and Bangladesh can build a partnership that benefits both their peoples and contributes to a more peaceful and prosperous South Asia.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.